Learning another language is not only about learning different words for the same things, but learning another way to think about things. Said by the famous journalist and former managing director of the New York Times, Flora Lewis. Is it hard to learn English? Never, not really. It's just a piece of cake for you to learn English. The only thing you have to do to improve your English is to keep on learning it. Hi, I'm John, your English teacher. The first topic we are about to discuss today is kinds of sentences. Come on, let's learn it. Sentence. What is a sentence? A sentence is nothing but a group of words joined together to give a complete idea. Yes, it expresses a complete thought. It has a subject and a verb and it expresses the complete idea. That is called sentence. Come on, let's learn about the kinds of sentences. There are four kinds of sentences. They are called declarative sentences, interrogative sentences, imperative sentences, and exclamatory sentences. These are the four kinds of sentences in English. You are just going to write these four kinds of sentences in English. No big deal. Just four kinds of sentences. It's easy to learn it. Come on, let's learn the first type. The first type is declarative sentences. The word gives the meaning. Declaration. It's a statement. It's just an information sentence. If you use declarative sentences, you're just going to give some information. A statement, and always it ends with period, a full stop we call it. And the second one is interrogative sentences. Interrogation, which means questions. It's a question type sentences, and these sentences always end with question mark. It always ends with a question mark. These sentences are called as interrogative sentences. And the third type we are going to see is imperative sentences. Imperative sentences are commands or requests. They are commands or requests. And commands always start with an action verb. It always starts with an action verb. And what about requests on the other hand? Requests always start with kindly or please followed by an action verb. That's all. And the last type we have is exclamatory sentences, which is used to express strong feelings. It expresses emotions. And these exclamatory sentences always have an exclamation mark in the middle of the sentence or at the end of the sentence. That's all. These are the four types of sentences. They are also called as four kinds of sentences. We have four kinds: declarative sentences, interrogative sentences, imperative sentences, and exclamatory sentences. Come on, let's learn it from the examples. The examples are here. The first one, I have a blue dress. What kind of sentence is it? I have a blue dress. It's an information. They are giving some information. I have a blue dress. It's a declarative. It's a declarative sentence. And the second one, pick up those clothes. Pick up those clothes. A verb, a sentence that starts with a verb, an action word, is an imperative sentence. It's an imperative sentence. And the third one, the car has a flat tire. The car has a flat tire. The car was punctured. It ends with an exclamation mark. It's an exclamatory sentence. And the next one. What is the rabbit eating? What is the rabbit eating? They are asking a question that ends with a question mark. It's an interrogative sentence. Do your chores after lunch. Do your chores after lunch. It's a command that starts with action word. Do. Imperative. The next set here is, do you have a pen? Can you find it? If you have chosen interrogative, that's right. It's an interrogative sentence because it ends with a question mark. Only interrogative sentences ends with a question mark. And the next one, please feed the dog. Please feed the dog. Please. A request. I told you an imperative sentence, a request starts with please or kindly followed by a verb. Here the next word is the verb. It's an imperative type. The next one. I did not kick the ball. I did not kick the ball. Can you guess it? Yes, it's a statement. Declarative sentence. It's just giving the information that I did not kick the ball. The next sentence. Wow, look at this scenery. Wow, look at this scenery. It has an exclamation mark. It's an exclamatory sentence. And the last sentence we have here, were you going for the vacation? Were you going for the vacation? A sentence that ends with a question mark. Yes, an interrogative sentence. These are the only kinds of sentences we have in English. Only 4 kinds. Very simple, it's a piece of cake for you. What are the kinds of sentences we have? Declarative sentences, interrogative sentences, imperative sentences, and the last one is exclamatory sentences. Only 4 kinds of sentences we do have in English. It's so simple. Now I hope you could easily identify which kind of sentence you have in your textbook. Get a storybook and start reading it. While reading it, you could identify which type of sentence is it. Whether it is a declarative or interrogative or imperative or exclamatory. You just try finding it out. And that's the end of today's class. I hope you have understood it really well. Thank you for watching this video. See you again in the next video.